My name is Kyle Hanson, and I'm 18 years old. So I started coming to church by my friend Brandon Henninger. We went to school together, really good friends, and he would always ask me to go to church with him. But just how I grew up and kind of how I was acting, I wasn't really comfortable with going to church. So I said no a few times. But he asked me one day at school if I wanted to go on a camping trip. And so I said yeah, thinking nothing of it. So he calls me when we're getting ready to go. He calls me. He's like, "Hey, we're on our way to pick you up. We're gonna meet at the church." And I'm like, "Why are we meeting at the church?" He never told me it was a church camping trip. I was always with the wrong crowd, getting into trouble, stuff like that, and I was leading away from Jesus. And so it kind of really got me thinking, like, in 10 years, where will I be? If I continue doing what I'm doing, where would I be? Or even if I died tomorrow, where would I go? So kind of thinking, so then I started going regularly, and I went to church camp 2011. One of the leaders, Robert Leatherwood, came up to me. He's like, "Hey, I want to talk to you." And so we went and talked, and I just kind of let it all out right there. And I made a decision that day that I'm going to give my life to Jesus, and I'm going to do what he wants me to do and not what I want to do. After camp, there was a mission trip to Joplin where we get to help the tornado victims. We were working in kind of a warehouse type thing. It was like a grocery store setting, and families would just come in and get what they need for the week. And one of my job and a bunch of other people's jobs were to stack the shelves. This past summer, I got the honor of going on a mission trip to Guatemala. What we did is we went to a few feeding centers, and we served the kids food. We got arts and crafts. We just hung out, played a little soccer, hung out with them, and I mean, just every time we'd go and I just see their smiles, I just lit up. It was just life-changing. I'm never gonna forget that experience. And so I'm deciding after high school I'm going into ministry, preferably youth, but I'm really just anything. I'm really looking into anything, and I know for a fact that this is what God is calling me to do, and I'm gonna pursue it.